This is how Swede speaks.
Recently, Lena Andreassen, a female anti-Islam activist, was physically attacked on the streets of Oslo, Norway, in broad daylight. And back in May, anti-Islam activist Anna Bråten was attacked at a meetup before Steve Bannon's speech in Oslo, in a pub in downtown Oslo. What's going on in Norway? That's what we will address in this video. Before we get started, I want to thank all of my financial supporters. This is my day job. Without you, this channel would not be possible. I also want to ask you to check out my website at swedespeaks.com and to follow me on BitChute. There are links in the box below, and you know, better safe than sorry, so make sure to check that out. So, as I said, Lena Andreassen, a female anti-Islam activist in Norway, was attacked on the street in Oslo in broad daylight on Saturday, June 22nd. Andreassen is a freelance photographer, and she was there on her own to take pictures of the Pride parade. She saw a woman from Antifa, and then a man from Antifa showed up. He shouted, "Lena, you have no business in being here." He took her phone and stepped on it. According to Lena Andreassen, people observing were shocked, but nobody helped her. The male Antifa member is known to Lena Andreassen, and she has identified him as Aron Valdes. Aron Valdes is a known troublemaker. When Stop Islamization of Norway was in Ski in Norway, in May, he showed up there and showed them the finger. Lena Andreassen says that Aron Valdes attacked her because he knows who she is and because of her opinions. This is the sad fact. A critic of Islam is not allowed to be in Oslo, according to Antifa members. Antifa are not anti-fascists, they are fascists, who do not tolerate any other opinions than their own. Anyway, after the attack, Lena Andreassen contacted the police, whom she found at the Norwegian parliament nearby. She showed them pictures of the Antifa member, Aron Valdes, and they told her to report the attack to the police the coming Monday. The police also asked Lena Andreassen to find someone to hang out with, because they said that the guys in Antifa are crazy. So on Monday, June 24th, Lena Andreassen reported the attack to Grönland police station in Oslo, and when she was there, she noticed another Antifa member taking pictures of her, so she took a picture of him. She says that the report in itself went very well, and that a nice young policeman helped her with it. Also, last time I was in Oslo, I went to an informal meetup in a downtown pub called Dubliners. This was May 10th. And there, Norwegian anti-Islam activists were gathered for a beer, for food, for some nice conversation, before some of us were going to listen to Steve Bannon at a different location, a few hundred yards away. And this informal meetup had been announced on Facebook by Ekte Nyheter, a Norwegian alternative media site. So it wasn't a secret, and a leftist guy with a big cross tattooed on one of his arms tried to spy on our table, probably to see who were at the table and to hear what we said. One of the leftist activists actually sat at the table for a while before I got there and talked to Max Hermansen, a Stop Islamization of Norway activist whom I have interviewed a few times. Max even bought the guy a beer, and this guy tried to discuss with Max, but according to Max Hermansen, this guy's reasoning didn't last very long and he left. But after that, we had the cross guy trying to take pictures and spy on us. So Anna Bråten, another activist from Stop Islamization of Norway, confronted the leftist activists present at Dubliners about this, asked them what they were up to, and then Christian T. Eikeland, a politician from the Norwegian party Rødt, meaning red, and a communist party that still believes in the revolution, physically attacked her. So you have this guy physically attacking a woman because she calls them out on what they are up to. Isn't that just typical of the left? However, 55-year-old Bernt Olav Vatne stepped in to stop the attack, and then he was pushed by one of the leftist activists so that he hit the edge of a fireplace. He wasn't severely injured, thank God, although he could have been. Lars Thorsen, who was present and who is the present chairman of Stop Islamization of Norway, got a beer glass thrown at him by the cross guy. Then Thorsen used self-defense spray on the cross guy, on the beer thrower, and Christian T. Eikeland responded by throwing a cast iron plate at Lars Thorsen. Thorsen used the rest of his self-defense spray on Eikeland, and as you can see, Eikeland left the establishment, all red. The police were alerted and they got rid of the leftist activists. However, they also said that Lars Thorsen wasn't allowed to go to the Steve Bannon speech, although Lars Thorsen only acted in self-defense. Anyway, the rest of us got to hear Steve Bannon in Oslo, but this experience taught me something important about leftist behavior. And the more recent attack on Lena Andreassen just makes this impression even clearer. Does the leftist men attack women they disagree with? Apparently they do. Is this the left's war on women? Judge for yourself. And you know, the left, including Antifa, are people who do not tolerate any other opinions than their own, and they will use violence to stop you from speaking. This happens, as we know, in the United States in some places, but it also happens in Norway. And you know, I'm in favor of free speech. I think that people opposed to Islam should have freedom of speech. I think that Marxists should have freedom of speech. I think that people whose opinions are the exact opposite of mine should have freedom of speech. But there is a line. The line is incitement to violence, or obviously actual violence, since violence is not speech. That must be stopped. Antifa needs to be stopped. And that's what I have to say about this. So what do you think? Comment below. And if you like this video, I'd really appreciate any donations. Even $1 makes a difference. If everyone who watched this channel gave $1, it would transform this channel. Just take a look at the links below. But if you really can't financially support this channel, I would be very grateful if you would share a link to one of your favorite videos from this channel on your social media, because ad revenue also helps. Also, make sure to like, subscribe and hit the notification bells. Most importantly, please pray for this channel. Live streams will be back in July. Until next time, have a nice day, thank you for watching, and God bless.